is a big milestone's been hit. I don't know how much you know about this, Josh. YouTubers, the YouTube community have come together and they've raised over $20 million in 2 months' time, which is pretty mad, isn't it? Do you know anything about this at all?
I've only seen it referenced on, I think, Peter McKinnon's channel and that Matt Delevia,
Deavella, I think.
Deavella, yeah.
Something like that.
I've only seen it referenced on there, and it's that MrBeast, isn't it? Again, like that MrBeast, I only came across him because of Casey Neistat's channel. Like, I guess
he interviewed him, didn't he? On Casey?
Yeah, he interviewed him, and I was like, this guy's weird. Like, he's such a weird guy, but what he's done is pretty incredible.
Yeah, he's 21, and I think to achieve what he's achieved, you probably have to be a little bit weird, don't you, to get there?
Oh yeah,
he's put all your time and effort into one thing and stuff. Yeah,
he's on his own planet.
So for anyone who doesn't know, MrBeast is the YouTuber that got this all rolling. So about 2 months ago, I can't remember the exact date, he basically made a video on YouTube, which we'll probably get up in a second, saying that he's had this idea. He just reached 20 million subscribers. And to celebrate that, he wanted to try and plant 20 million trees around the world first off to signify that he got 20 million subscribers, but secondly, climate change is a huge discussion at the moment. It's a hot topic. Everyone's talking about it and worried about it. He thought this would be a good way to use the power of social media and YouTube to do something positive for the world. He set the goal of doing 20 million trees before January 2020, and we're now December 30th, and I can confirm that he's officially hit that target. So he's hit it ahead of schedule, and I just think it's crazy. Like, it just shows you the power of social media, that it's the growing power of social media that it's got in 2019, 2020. Like, it's nuts. You can get that momentum together.
I can't even comprehend 20 million subscribers. Never mind, like, being able to raise $20 million.
Just refreshed it. They've just hit 21 million.
Wow. All right. So yeah, in real time, we've just hit the 21 million marker. So the way it works is he's getting people to donate to a website, Team Trees, which the website is on screen now. And basically, for every dollar you donate, that's one tree planted around the world. So we needed to make $20 million to get the 20 million trees planted. And yeah, we've hit 21 million. So they smashed that target.
What do you say? It's $1 a tree?
$1 a tree.
Mm.
I think that's quite cheap. This is what I was trying to work it out.
I think it's too cheap. Like, I can imagine it like a seed being like $1.
But then I looked back. I remember watching this thing on TV, and it was about naughty kids from the UK that go over to America. It might have been Canada, and their job was to plant trees, and they got paid, I think it was $1 a tree. So that might be how it's working. Yeah. Do you know more about how it's working?
They've teamed it with a charity, and the charity, they do all the logistics, and they're professionals, I guess, at planting trees around the world. So that's the figure they gave him. They said, taking the power of scale and all that sort of stuff, and their specialism and their infrastructure, on average, they'd need $1 per tree.
I imagine if you're buying in bulk, you get it cheaper, don't you?
Yeah.
It's not like a Christmas tree. It cost me about 70 quid for a Christmas tree this year. So
yeah, it's a lot cheaper, and they're going to be in a lot cheaper countries as well, so the labour costs are going to be low and stuff. But maybe let's just get the first video up where he basically announced what he's trying to do, just to give some context. It's going to be the one to the left of that, Joe, the very first video. First tab. Yeah, this is the one where he announced what he wanted to do. He wanted to try and raise $20 million to put 20 million trees. So yeah, let's throw this on.
20 million trees on Twitter, Reddit, all over my comment section, so I made it happen. Today, we will be planting 20 million trees. And we put them in the hole. Now we need the mulch around.
You got to put a bit of entertainment value in them, yeah.
We hydrate it.
He seems way more entertaining here than he did on Casey's.
Yeah, he wasn't very.
Nah.
His own channel, his videos, he comes across a lot better for sure. Yeah.
Will this tree grow to be big?
So they joke around for a bit. If you skip forward into the video a little bit, Joe, and they want to actually get a bit serious and maybe go to a bit further. Maybe try there. Yeah, see what he's saying now.
If you can pull on it, and I want you to pull it.
Okay, yeah. So actually, what they did is they got like a big crew out, and they went actually into a field 2 days in a row and planted as many trees as they could.
Right.
So you can see, if you press play now, on day 2, they're on like 1,600 trees, I think I just said. But then if you skip like to the last quarter of the video, Joe, he'll get, it's him talking to the camera here. He gets a bit serious and he just says what he's trying to do.
This is $30, and guess what happens when I donate it?
So $30 equals 30 trees. So yeah, that's it. You get the picture. So then what was the video? What was the release date of this video? Go down to the description.
October 25th, 2019.
Okay, so we announced this October 25th. We're now on December 30th.
Yeah. So it's done it in
two months, 5 days. Yeah. And the way that he sort of did this was in the run up to launching this video. So a few weeks beforehand, he was contacting all these big YouTubers. So Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, and telling them, I'm going to release this video on October 25th. Can you also release your videos on the same day? Sort of pushing people to do the same thing, and then hashtag it Team Trees. So basically what he was trying to do, he wanted to like hack social media to make this trending topic all on the same day, get the biggest YouTubers to do videos on that single topic, and hopefully just like dominate the trending page on YouTube to have all these different videos on the same topic, sending people to the same website. And it worked. I mean, I think last time I checked, his video on launch day got 30 million views on the first day he launched it.
What?
And a big reason for that would be that he would have been on the trending page on the day of launch as a result of hacking the algorithm, basically. And yeah, with all the collective power of all these other YouTubers sending their audiences to the Team Trees website, like he just completely dominated social media and just massed, like he got people to do hashtags on Twitter and create trending pages on Twitter and everything as well. Like, yeah, he's a little bit weird, but he knows what he's doing with social media.
Like I say, he don't look as weird on that video as he did on that Casey Neistat interview. So yeah, I mean that is, I can't even comprehend that. I cannot comprehend that. I've got a question though. So obviously he's making lots and lots of money from YouTube. He monetized that 30 million views. Let's say he donates that money. Like, how much money do you think he makes from that? Just from on AdSense, using your expertise.
I don't think he's made money on these videos because it says fundraiser on it. So I don't think they can monetize it.
I'd be very surprised if he kept a profit off this video. We probably would have folded it back into the movie.
Yeah, I'm not saying profit. I'm just saying like if he makes some money and then he says, right, I'm going to take that money and give it to the cause. Yeah. What potentially could you earn from?
So I know what you're saying. Yeah. So on average, I normally say 1 million views is around $2,000. Right. So 10 would have been 20, about $60,000 he would have made just from the AdSense views of that video if it had ads on it. Yeah. So that's 60,000 plants.
That's kind of less than I thought. Right there. That is less than I thought, but
yeah, I mean, it depends on what type of YouTube channel you've got, like what topics you talk about, and that all determines how much YouTube pays you. But on average, $2 per 1,000 views means 1 million views is $2,000. Yeah, so just work at that from a benchmark. You're not impressed with that number?
No, I'm not. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like if you do one video and you make 60 grand, that's impressive. But I kind of thought it might be more. Like I thought it might make more of a dent in the 20 million that they've raised. Do you know what I mean? Like that in my head, that's what I was thinking.
And I think what YouTube did is, they allowed you to make a fundraiser. If you see the YouTube video page now, it's like a fundraiser page and there's a donate button on the right hand side. And I think what YouTube did was for every bit of money donated through the YouTube donate button, top right hand corner, I think they doubled it as well. So YouTube really pulled their weight with this and got involved as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. And if you go to the Team Trees website on the second tab, Joe,
it says 762,000 of 1 million matched by YouTube.
There you go.
So they matched a lot of it as well.
So you could either go to the Team Trees website, which you can see on the second tab, Joe. Most videos sent people to this website where you could donate money through the website. Yeah. But if you donated through the YouTube watch page that we were just on, with that donate button on YouTube, YouTube would double the money donated through YouTube as well. So
that's sweet.
They had people coming in from all different angles. Yeah. And if you go on to, if you scroll down on that Team Trees website, and then you're on the people that donated here. If you scroll up to the very top of that list, and then you click on the most trees donated by one person.
Wow.
Yeah. So number one,
Elon Musk, 1 million.
Yeah. Elon Musk dropped 1 million stacks in one day. We've got Toby Lutke. He is the CEO of Shopify. You heard of Shopify?
Yeah.
He donated $1 million and $1 to beat Elon Musk to be at the top.
Love it.
Do you know Marcus Brownlee, the YouTuber?
Yeah. MKBHD channel, yeah.
He's the one that got Elon to donate. He tweeted him saying, do you want to get involved in this, Elon? And Elon was like, sure, I'll donate $1 million. So the next day he donated $1 million.
That's crazy.
Got some other big names on there.
MrBeast has done 200,000 on here.
And PewDiePie did some there, did he? Oh, I think you want it now. The mouse go down. Yeah. If you go 4 up where your mouse is now.
Oh yeah,
PewDiePie.
70,000.
Yeah. And then I think you've got the CEO of YouTube. If you go up further, her name's Susan Wozniak. I think she donated like 200,000.
200,000, yeah.
Yeah. So like some big donations going on there. I think a country even donated. I can't remember what country it was, but one country was just donated to it as well.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. And if you go to the third tab, Joe, the video released from MrBeast, I think it was 2 days ago. This is when he just passed the 20 million marker. If you press play on that, we watch a bit of this. Crazy.
Wow, we actually hit our goal of planting 20 million trees. That's insane. Normally I don't make short videos like this, but I have a few very important things about Team Trees that I want to tell you, and I just didn't want to cram it at the end of a video. First, 20 million trees is insane. If they are planted 8 feet apart, that's enough trees to plant around the globe.
That's mad, isn't it?
Second, I want to on the record say that I know I'll get most of the credit for Team Trees, but I really shouldn't. This all started when I hit 20 million subscribers, and as a joke, we were like, let's plant 20 million trees. Team Trees might have started with me, but it definitely outgrew me. Over 500,000 unique people donated to the campaign, and hundreds, if not thousands of people.
Can you just pause it there, Joe?
Promoted it.
So yeah, that's kind of like just the point I wanted to sit on. Is like YouTube, not YouTube in this particular instance, but social media in general. It's just become this tool now where you can do things you wouldn't have been able to think about like 20 years ago. I just think it's crazy, the potential that's come in with it.
It's unbelievable. That, I mean, his green screen offends me, but apart from that, like, that video was awful.
The video producer and they're coming out there.
It was just awful. But no, like, to have that sort of influence it's actually scary, to be honest. I mean, you can see from, like, not to get into politics, but political aspects, how politics can get in because of social media and things like that. The fact that this guy can plant 20 million trees to go around the world, I can't comprehend that.
It's obviously say 8 feet apart, they'd go all the way around the world. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah.
What?
And I think this as well. I did actually make a video on this when he first announced what he was trying to do, and in that video I said like, it just shows you the power of collaboration in today's climate with new media, social media. Like, he completely dominated this because he got all of his mates, all these other big YouTubers and people on Instagram and Twitter to get on board with this. And like, you know, if you can. The way that social media works is all these big influencers have their own individual independent audiences, and if you can have them send their audiences to your movement, like it's the next level thinking. Like, it's the way forward.